What's the worst lie your family ever told you? When Amar was 16, a drunk driver T-boned his car and shattered his spine. I was 19. I remember the exact moment I got the call. I remember dropping my phone. I remember not being able to breathe. My little brother would never walk again. That was 12 years ago. 12 years of my family building our entire lives around his wheelchair. My parents gave him the house. Literally signed it over to him so he'd always be taken care of. My sisters take shifts driving him to doctors, therapists, specialists, and I moved back home after college. Gave up a job in Seattle, a relationship, a future, because my mom looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, "He needs you. I can't do this alone." So I stayed. I became his arms and legs, helped him bathe, helped him dress, pushed his wheelchair through grocery stores while people stared. I never complained, never resented him. He was my baby brother. He didn't ask for any of this. None of us did. I genuinely believed I was doing the right thing. I believed that for 12 years. Right up until one afternoon when I came home early from work and found his wheelchair sitting empty in the hallway and heard footsteps in the kitchen. The footsteps got louder. I turned the corner into the kitchen and my legs gave out. I grabbed the wall before I hit the floor. For a second, I thought I was the paraplegic. Amar was standing at the sink, washing a dish, humming to himself. He heard me and turned around. For 1 second, his face flickered. Then it settled into something I'd never seen before. A smile, not nervous, not guilty, satisfied. "Well," he said, "I was wondering when someone would catch me." I opened my mouth, but nothing came out. He dried his hands on a towel, walked toward me, walked, each step deliberate, like he was showing off. 12 years, he said. "Honestly, I'm impressed it took this long." "Amar," I finally managed. "What? How?" "The accident was real. The paralysis was real for about 2 years." He leaned against the counter and crossed his arms. "After that, I just let everyone keep believing. It was easier." "Easier?" My voice came out shaky. "I moved back home for you. I gave up Seattle. I gave up Terry. I gave up everything." He nodded slowly. "Yeah, you did. No apology, no guilt, just acknowledgement, like I'd told him the weather forecast." "Why?" I asked. "Why would you do this?" He smiled again, that same satisfied smile. "Because I could." 10 years of faking, I said. "And nobody caught you?" "Somebody caught me." He said it casually, like a fun fact. "Who?" "Dad, about 8 years ago. Walked in on me in the middle of the night. I was doing laps around the living room, couldn't sleep, got careless. My chest tightened. Dad knows?" "Knew." Then told Mom. They had a whole conversation about it. I wasn't there, but Mom told me about it later. I grabbed the counter to steady myself. "Mom knows." They both know. They've known for almost a decade. My vision blurred. I thought I might pass out. "Why didn't they say anything? Why didn't they stop you?" Amar uncrossed his arms and looked at me like I was the stupid one. "Because they were embarrassed. By the time Dad caught me, the whole family had rearranged their lives around me. You'd already moved home. They'd already given me the house. If they told the truth, everyone would know they got played by their own son." He shrugged. "So they kept quiet. Let everyone keep sacrificing. Let you keep sacrificing. They watched me give up everything," I whispered, "and said nothing. They said plenty, just not to you." He walked past me toward the living room. "Where are you going?" "To sit in my chair. Your car's still in the driveway. Someone might see me through the window." He looked back at me. "You're not gonna tell anyone, right? It would destroy Mom and Dad." I stared at him. "Watch me." I didn't wait for a family gathering. I took out my phone right there in the kitchen and started recording. "What are you doing?" Amar asked, making sure no one calls me crazy when I tell them. I made him walk, made him do a lap around the living room. Then I sent the video to every single person in our family group chat. My phone exploded within minutes. My mom called 17 times. I didn't answer. My sister showed up at the house an hour later. By then, Amar was back in his chair, pretending he couldn't understand how I edited the video. But the damage was done. The truth was out. It took 3 weeks for my parents to admit they knew. They tried to spin it as protecting the family. I moved out that same day. Didn't say goodbye. That was 4 months ago. Half my family still isn't speaking to me. They say I humiliated Amar, destroyed him. I say I finally stopped being the fool. I gave this man a sponge bath every week for 10 years. 10 years. And he had 2 working legs the entire time. I'm still not over that part. I'm in Seattle now. Got that job. Started over. Sometimes I wonder if I did the right thing. Then I remember 12 years of my life I'll never get back. And I stop wondering.